Incremental greetings. Let's continue the Supermemo course, the Pleasurable expansion. Now it's time for the parameter of Ordinal. Something I will not cover myself, but Fowl mentions this. So let's look into that, and I will expand my 2 cents using the Advanced English collection.
Of your Ordinal is not that important unless you have new material, which we're gonna see maybe in the next lessons, and priority is what we're gonna focus on today. But instead of going Ctrl-Shift.
Okay, so he says it's not that relevant, but it will be covered. The new material. What is the new material? Very quickly. You have learning stages that we will see next time. It's a second stage, whatever is not outstanding. Usually it's something you haven't done yourself. You have imported this from a different source, from Anki, XML, QAs, whatever, from a different place. So you are bypassing the flow, and hey, it's already there. This will be new material. Usually this is not used anymore, but in the Advanced English collection, everything is like that, because everything is pre-built. It's a course, all of the elements are already flashcards. You see this pale color? This means it's in the pending queue. And pending queue is what is shown on this stage. New material. That is eaten, food.
Food.
Okay, now, do you see it's here? Oh wow, wait a second, it's not the first element, right? Yep. How come it's not the first element? Well, it's the first ordinal number. Because if you remember, the first element always is the root element. Concept number 1, right? How come I got
food
this instead? That is the 141. Because the pending queue, or should I say the new material learning stage, is following the ordinal. So what they did in the Advanced English collection is that they sorted this with a purpose, that you get the easiest or the most common, more basic, on English proficiency to the most advanced, at some degree. So here we have the element numbers. And that is eaten is 31, 31st, but remember, this is the element number on the contents of the browser window. This is dynamic, it's just in this case. No worries about that. Then, that is the ordinal. Yes, it can have decimals, don't ask me why. And that is the element number. You remember the element number was not that useful. For you, it's not meaningful. It can only be used for linking element to element, something extremely obscure to do. 99% of the people who watch this course, they will never need the element number at all. Then, I have this sorted now by this element number. Nice. Then, if I order by this, the ordinal, it goes to the last one, so I have to click again.
Food.
That is the order I will see on the new content. That is eaten, a period in which one does not go to work, a short story intended to make people laugh, hi, regardless where they are in the knowledge tree, regardless of their element number. Look at that, 38,000, 22,000. So basically, the ordinal number, the only purpose is to make the order appear in the new material. So the only scenario this is useful is if you create content from someone else, like this case, the Advanced English collection that you sell for people who get Supermemo license key. That's it. The only case. Usually you won't work with the pending queue at all to begin with. So that's why I said that I would not have covered that if I didn't mention this. Now, do you see the number 2? Well, ordinal 3, sorry.
Vacation.
First, you can have holes. So there's no number 2, number 4, but still you get the order from the lowest to the highest. Then you can have decimals, I don't know why, and you can also have duplicates. Okay, so you can tell that this feature is not bulletproof because has not been used for almost anyone. It's too niche. But for the record, this is now ordinal number 3. Okay, Ctrl+Shift+P. Ordinal number, let's say 8. That doesn't exist. I change it here. Here you go. Now it's number 8. So if I sort again,
Food.
now it's right here.
Vacation.
So that is the sole purpose of the ordinal number. The value itself doesn't tell you anything. It's the relative position. Because if I have like 5, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 0.9, like this, doesn't tell me much. That it's a position 8 doesn't mean it's the number 8 I will see. If I use decimals, it could be the number 20. And if I skip, like this one, I have 2 5s, and I skip the 2, 3, and 6. The number 8 is not the 8th, can be the 4th or the 5th. So don't take the ordinal as the exact position on the queue, unless everything you did manually, you always use whole numbers, and you never duplicated anything. So it's good to know, okay, it works like that. If you use the advanced English collection, then this is useful. If you don't, good to know, and the message is you should not worry about the ordinal ever in your life. You can safely ignore this metric. See you in the next video.